Okay, guys, let's talk about integers and let's go over an introduction. So, there are numerous number systems, and these number systems can be broken down into subsets. So, we're going to talk about three sets, and we're eventually going to get to the set of integers, which is our focus for this lesson and this unit. Generally, the first subset of numbers that we learn are called the counting numbers. Sometimes they are referred to as the natural numbers. So counting and natural numbers are interchangeable. So counting numbers represent things that you can actually count. So if you count out blocks when you were little, you counted with starting with 1, 2, 3, 4. So counting or natural numbers, I'm going to generally use the word counting numbers. So that is our very basic set of numbers, such as 1, 2, 3, and so on. So 1 is the smallest counting number. Then as we extend out, we have the counting numbers, and then we have the next subset, and this is the whole number set. So whole numbers are all of the counting numbers, plus we add the number 0. So when we add 0 to our list, we have the whole number set. So counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, are also whole numbers. Then when we include 0, we have the whole number subset. The next subset out are the integers. So integers, which is our focus for this unit, include the whole numbers and their additive inverses or opposite. We'll talk about additive inverse in a minute. So we have the whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 are counting, 0, 1, 2, 3 are whole numbers, and then when we add in the opposites, our negative numbers, now we have the integers. So everything in this big box are integers, all the negatives, the 0, and the positive. So integers are negative and positive numbers. On the number line, the whole numbers to the right of 0. So if we're looking at the number line, all of these numbers are positive integers. Go ahead and write this right here. And then the numbers to the left of 0 are negative integers. So if we look at the example of -3 and +3, these are what we call opposites. So the additive inverse to +3 is -3. The additive inverse of -3 is +3. So when we have a pair of additive inverses, we get the value 0. They cancel each other. So each number has an opposite, just like we were talking about. Opposite numbers lie equally distant from the 0. So this is our origin, kind of like our starting point. The opposite of a number is called the additive inverse. Inverse meaning the opposite. A pair of opposite results in the value of 0. Now, notice on our number line and in our sets up here, there are no fractions or decimals. This is because fractions and decimals are not integers. So when we're talking about integers, guys, we're talking about all of these types of numbers on this number line. No numbers in between. Now, I want you to pause and complete these practice problems, and then we're going to pick back up when we get to the absolute value.